What if living in a van wasn't just about the journey, but a transformative manifesto for life itself? Join me as we unpack the 10 pillars of van life, each one a stepping stone to a more intentional, adventurous, and fulfilling existence. From embracing discomfort and savoring simple pleasures to cultivating self-reliance and finding your tribe, this episode will redefine how you see the road ahead. Let's dive in and discover how these principles can elevate your life, whether you're already on the road or dreaming of new horizons. Hi, I'm Albert, and welcome to my channel. I've been living as a full-time nomad for almost 4 years now. These are the 10 pillars of my Vanlife Manifesto. Number 1, there is no right or wrong way to do van life. Don't let the internet trolls and all the different forums and Facebook groups tell you that you have to do it a certain way, you have to have a certain vehicle, you have to have a certain layout. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is you do you. Number 2 is you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Unless, you have climate control, heaters, and air conditioners, and all the bells and whistles, which chances are you're not going to have that. You just have to learn to be a little uncomfortable. You're not always going to have a level parking space. Sometimes it's going to be too hot or too cold or too humid. A lot of places that you stay might be loud. So if you're trying to sleep, you kind of just have to get used to it. So that's number 2, is just getting comfortable, being uncomfortable. Number 3, never turn down a shower. Even if your rig, you have it built with full shower, bath, hot water, all that stuff, it's always nice to, be at someone's house or a hotel room or, even a campground or truck stop that has them, and being able to use as much hot water as you want. And I say just, if the opportunity presents itself, never pass it up. Number 4, pick up your stuff. Outside your camp, around your rig, always try to keep it clean. People are going to judge you based on these things. So, if they see trash and junk and pee bottles everywhere, that's not going to make for a very good experience for you, for them. That's how the law enforcement's going to get called, city officials, that sort of thing. So it's always good to just keep the outside clean. Also, the inside, this is your home. Live how you want, but I think there's a lot of benefit to keeping your place clean, like whatever that is, whatever that means to you, like whatever your version of clean is. But take some pride in your rig. Number 5, pick up other people's stuff. Always leave it better than how you found it. People are pigs. They leave trash everywhere. If you see some trash, just pick it up, and make the world a little better place that way. Number 6 is cook amazing food. Even if you just have a 1-burner stove, whatever you got, your body is a temple. Make some good food, enjoy it. There's a whole bunch of recipes and YouTube channels about just, 1-burner recipes, and you'd be surprised what you can make in your tiny kitchen. Number 7 is learn to be alone. There's a lot of solitude when you're living in your van. It's just kind of goes with the territory. You need to be comfortable with that. You need to be okay with providing your own company for yourself. So I did 4 months completely on my own out in the desert at the beginning of this year. And at first it was a little challenging, but I learned things about myself, and I processed a lot of things that were going on in life. And I feel like the experience made me a better person. It's okay to be alone. Get comfortable with being alone. Number 8 is find your people. Following up on being alone, it's also important to find and connect with other van lifers. There's thriving van life communities all throughout the US. You should go to some of the events, go meet people, see how they're living and learn about them and their stories and their adventures. A lot of the friends I have now, lifelong friends, I met from going to events like that. It's definitely important to go find your people. Number 9 is be self-sufficient and self-reliant. The more you can do to fix things as they break in your rig, mechanically, things will go wrong with your van sometimes. And the more you can rely on yourself to fix it, the better off you'll be. You don't want to be stranded out in the middle of nowhere and have a flat tire, not know how to change it, or just knowing some of the basics, how your electrical system works, the common things, how to fix it, how to check your solar wires, that sort of thing. That's going to make your experience a lot better. So that's it for self-reliance. Number 10, move around, but don't forget to stop and enjoy the view. I think it's important to move around. I mean, your home's on wheels. You can take it anywhere you want to be. I think it's good rather than just staying in one spot. But on the flip side of that, make sure that you're not just racing around from place to place to place to place. Take some time, stay in one place for a little bit, get to know people, get to know the culture and the community and all the good things that each location has to offer. These are just my opinions, obviously. There is no right or wrong way to do van life. What matters most is finding out what works for you, embracing the journey with an open heart and mind. Whether you follow these pillars to the letter or carve out your own path, remember that van life is about freedom, exploration, and personal growth. So take these ideas, adapt them to your own needs, and create a life on the road that is uniquely yours. After all, the beauty of van life is that it's a blank canvas, waiting for you to paint your own masterpiece. Safe travels, and may your adventures be ever fulfilling. Thank you.